Have you ever wondered why Japanese women seem to age in reverse? At 70, their skin still glows with a quiet radiance. Their faces carry lines, yes, but not of exhaustion. They are lines of grace, carved by laughter, sunlight, and years well lived. People often say it's genetics. But that's only half the truth. Because when you look deeper into the daily lives of older Japanese women, you'll find something more powerful than good genes, a rhythm of nourishment that has been passed down for generations. It's not about miracle creams or injections. It's about a subtle but consistent practice, a way of feeding the body with the very vitamins that defend youth from the inside out. Vitamin C, E, and CoQ10, three nutrients that Japanese women have quietly mastered through food, not pills. Their mornings begin with a cup of green tea and a bowl of miso soup rich in antioxidants. Their lunches are filled with colorful vegetables and seaweed, each meal a natural source of vitamin E and CoQ10. And their dinners? Light, balanced, often featuring fish rich in healthy fats that help the body absorb every bit of those vitamins efficiently. They understand something most of the world forgets, that beauty is not a single act, but a daily rhythm of nourishment and rest. These women don't chase youth. They cultivate it. And that is why, even without Botox, their faces carry the freshness of spring, the calm of years lived with balance, and the confidence of someone whose beauty comes from harmony, not struggle. If you've ever looked at your reflection and thought, "I wish my skin could feel alive again," stay with me. Because in this video, we'll explore the exact Japanese vitamin routine that has kept generations of women radiant well into their 70s, and how you can begin it tonight. Type 1 in the comments if you're ready to learn the timeless secret behind their ageless glow. Vitamin number 1, Vitamin C, the brightening shield of Japanese beauty. In Japan, the story of youthful skin doesn't begin in a clinic. It begins in the kitchen, with a simple, deliberate choice repeated every single day. That choice is vitamin C. For Japanese women, vitamin C is not just a nutrient. It's a ritual, a quiet shield that protects the skin from the world's invisible damage. While the rest of the world searches for miracle creams, they turn to nature's most reliable protector, found in something as humble as a slice of citrus, a handful of bell peppers, or a steaming bowl of cabbage soup. Science has long confirmed what Japanese culture has practiced for centuries. Vitamin C is essential for collagen synthesis, the process that keeps your skin firm, elastic, and glowing. Without it, collagen weakens, and fine lines begin to appear, not because of age alone, but because the body has lost its ability to rebuild. That's why Japanese women don't rely solely on topical creams claiming to boost collagen. They nourish it directly from within. In the morning, they might enjoy a cup of green tea with yuzu, a fragrant Japanese citrus bursting with vitamin C and flavonoids that reduce inflammation and brighten the complexion. At lunch, a simple salad of daikon radish, red bell peppers, and tofu adds another layer of antioxidants. This isn't random. It's intentional, a form of nutrition rhythm, where every meal plays a role in protecting their skin from oxidative stress caused by sunlight and pollution. In clinical studies, particularly those published in the Journal of Dermatological Science, women who consumed higher levels of vitamin C daily had smoother skin and fewer age spots, even without changing their skincare products. The reason? Vitamin C reduces melanin oxidation, which means it helps prevent dark spots and uneven tone long before they appear. But there's another secret few people know. Vitamin C also helps recycle vitamin E, another key to Japan's age-defying glow. When vitamin E neutralizes free radicals, it becomes inactive. Vitamin C revives it, allowing both to continue protecting your skin longer. It's like a team that never tires, one defending the surface, the other renewing from within. That's why Japanese women never take vitamin C in isolation. They combine it with vitamin E through balanced meals, ensuring that both nutrients work in harmony. You can do the same, starting tonight. Try adding a small portion of citrus, kiwi, or strawberries to your evening meal. Even a single serving can begin rebuilding your body's antioxidant defense overnight. Because aging gracefully is not about turning back time. It's about supporting the timeless process of repair that your body already knows how to do, if you give it the right materials. And in Japan, that process starts with vitamin C, the quiet guardian of light, balance, and renewal. Vitamin number 2, vitamin E, the protector of youthful skin and hormonal balance. If vitamin C is the bright shield of Japanese beauty, then vitamin E is the silent protector that keeps that shield strong. It works deeper, not only preserving the skin's smoothness but also calming the inner storms that accelerate aging, oxidative stress, hormonal shifts, and inflammation. In Japan, women understand this balance intuitively. When they speak of beauty, they rarely separate it from harmony. And vitamin E, in many ways, is the nutrient of harmony. It helps the skin, the heart, and even the hormones communicate in balance. Vitamin E's power lies in its role as a lipid antioxidant. It protects the fats in your skin cells from oxidation. You can think of it as a natural moisturizer built within your body. When sunlight, pollution, or stress attack the skin barrier, vitamin E steps in to neutralize that attack, sealing in hydration and preventing premature fine lines. Japanese meals naturally supply vitamin E through ingredients chosen with quiet precision. A drizzle of sesame oil over vegetables. A handful of soybeans, tofu, or miso, all rich in tocopherols, the active forms of vitamin E. And, most importantly, fish, such as salmon or mackerel, which not only provide vitamin E but also omega-3 fatty acids that enhance its absorption and support hormone balance. It's no coincidence that many Japanese women over 60 maintain both supple skin and emotional steadiness. Research in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging shows that vitamin E intake is linked not only to fewer wrinkles but also to improved mood stability in postmenopausal women. It helps regulate cortisol and protects the adrenal glands, the same organs that determine how your body handles stress. Stress, as modern science now confirms, is one of the fastest accelerators of aging. When cortisol remains high, collagen production slows, skin becomes thinner, and sleep becomes shallow. Vitamin E counteracts this by lowering inflammation, restoring circulation, and keeping the skin barrier resilient. This is why Japanese women rarely experience the kind of dullness and dryness often seen in the West after menopause. Their diet consistently provides small but steady amounts of vitamin E, paired naturally with vitamin C from fruits and vegetables. One protects, the other regenerates, a partnership perfected over centuries. And here's something remarkable, studies show that topical vitamin E alone cannot achieve what dietary vitamin E does. The skin's outer layer absorbs only so much. True transformation happens when your bloodstream delivers it from within, reaching every cell. To bring this into your life, begin with small habits. Use a teaspoon of sesame oil or olive oil daily over salads or steamed vegetables. Add a serving of salmon or mackerel twice a week. Snack on a few almonds or sunflower seeds in the afternoon. These are not supplements, they are traditions of nourishment that feed the same pathways your skin depends on. Over time, as your vitamin E levels rise, you'll start to notice subtle changes, your skin retaining moisture longer, your eyes feeling clearer, and your mind calmer. The glow that appears is not cosmetic. It's biological. And when vitamin E meets vitamin C, their partnership forms a cycle of renewal, a dance between light and protection, reflection and restoration. But the Japanese secret doesn't end there. There is one more nutrient, a molecule that fuels the very heart of your cells, powering all the repair work these vitamins initiate. It's called coenzyme Q10, or simply CoQ10, and for Japanese women, it's the hidden spark behind their timeless energy and radiant skin. Vitamin number 3, CoQ10, the cellular energy behind ageless skin. If vitamin C brightens and vitamin E protects, CoQ10 is the spark that powers it all. In every living cell, from your heart to your skin, CoQ10 works as the energy generator, the silent engine that keeps the renewal process alive. Without it, even the best vitamins can't fully do their job, because the factory inside your cells lacks the energy to rebuild. That's why Japanese women treat CoQ10 not as an optional supplement, but as a foundation of vitality. It is one of the few nutrients recognized by Japanese health authorities as essential for maintaining youthful energy and skin resilience. In Japan, CoQ10 is even approved as a functional ingredient in many foods, from yogurts to beverages, and has been studied for decades as part of the country's longevity research. At the cellular level, CoQ10 lives inside the mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses that turn food into energy. But here's the truth: after the age of 40, our natural CoQ10 levels begin to drop sharply. By 60, they may be less than half of what they were in youth. When this happens, your cells simply can't repair as efficiently. Collagen breaks down faster, the skin loses elasticity, and fatigue settles in. Japanese researchers noticed this decline decades ago and made CoQ10 a part of daily wellness long before it became a trend elsewhere. Rather than taking high doses, they focus on steady, moderate intake from both diet and supplements. Fatty fish like tuna, sardines, and mackerel naturally contain CoQ10. So do spinach, soybeans, and sesame seeds, foods already woven into the traditional Japanese table. To enhance absorption, they often pair CoQ10 with a source of healthy fat, such as a drizzle of olive oil or a few bites of avocado. Because CoQ10 is fat-soluble, this simple pairing can double its effectiveness. What makes CoQ10 unique isn't just what it gives your body, but what it protects you from. It shields mitochondria, the engines of life, from oxidative damage, ensuring your skin cells have the power to renew collagen, repair sun exposure, and keep their youthful structure. That's why, in clinical trials, women supplementing with CoQ10 showed significant improvements in skin smoothness, firmness, and reduced wrinkle depth within 12 weeks, even without any changes to their skincare routines. But perhaps its most fascinating effect is on energy and mood. Low CoQ10 levels are linked to fatigue, low motivation, and even mild depression in older adults. Restoring those levels doesn't just brighten the face, it brightens the spirit. Many Japanese women describe it not as an anti-aging pill, but as a return to balance, where both mind and body begin to function with quiet strength again. To experience these benefits, you don't need much. Around 100 milligrams of CoQ10 per day is a safe, effective amount for most adults over 50. The ubiquinol form, the active, ready-to-use type, is the most absorbable. Take it with your main meal, ideally one containing fish or plant-based oils, and be patient. Like the other vitamins, CoQ10 builds results slowly, layer by layer, inside every cell. When combined, vitamin C gives clarity, vitamin E preserves moisture, and CoQ10 fuels regeneration. This trio forms the quiet rhythm that defines Japanese beauty, not fast, not flashy, but steady and enduring. It's not about chasing youth. It's about keeping the life force, the cellular fire, burning gently but persistently through the years. And that is the lesson Japan offers the world. Longevity is not a race against time, but a relationship with time, nourished by respect, balance, and care. Science often confirms what wisdom has quietly known for centuries. The Japanese vitamin routine, built around vitamin C, vitamin E, and CoQ10, is not a secret formula or marketing trick. It's the biological expression of balance, consistency, and care. These three nutrients work in harmony at the deepest cellular level, sustaining the body's ability to renew itself long after youth has faded from the surface. Let's begin with the science. Vitamin C, the most unstable of the trio, is water-soluble, meaning your body cannot store it. It must be replenished daily. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that people with higher vitamin C intake have significantly fewer wrinkles and less dry skin. But here's the key: large doses aren't necessary. The Japanese approach is about frequency, not quantity. Small, steady doses throughout the day maintain optimal blood levels for collagen synthesis and antioxidant defense. Vitamin E, on the other hand, is fat-soluble. It embeds itself into cell membranes, protecting them from oxidation and moisture loss. Studies in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology reveal that when vitamin E is consumed with healthy fats, its bioavailability doubles. That's why Japanese meals, often cooked with sesame or fish oil, enhance its power naturally. And when vitamin E meets vitamin C, their partnership regenerates each other, forming a cycle of renewal that strengthens the skin's resilience against stress and UV exposure. Finally, CoQ10 acts as the energy conductor. Every cell in your body depends on it to produce ATP, the fuel that drives renewal. But by the 6th decade of life, the body's natural CoQ10 production drops by nearly 50%. Supplementing or eating CoQ10-rich foods helps refill that gap, allowing the mitochondria, the power plants of your cells, to function at full strength. Research in the Biofactors journal found that older adults taking 100 milligrams of CoQ10 daily experienced measurable improvements in skin firmness, smoothness, and fatigue reduction within 3 months. Together, these 3 nutrients represent a simple truth: your body doesn't need miracles, it needs the right conditions to heal and rebuild itself. And that truth is beautifully embodied in the story of one woman from Okinawa, a place often called the Island of Longevity. Her name is Miyako Tanaka, a retired teacher now in her late 70s. Each morning, she rises before sunrise to tend her small garden. Her hands, though aged, move with quiet strength as she picks fresh vegetables, cabbage, spinach, and shiso leaves, for breakfast. Beside her teapot rests a small bowl of citrus slices, a drizzle of sesame oil, and a portion of grilled sardines. It is not a diet she follows out of discipline, but out of rhythm. When asked the secret behind her smooth skin and bright energy, she smiles softly. "I eat color," she says. "Green for balance, orange for strength, silver for energy." For years, Miyako followed this simple routine, without ever calling it a vitamin plan. Yet her habits mirror everything modern science now confirms. The vegetables she eats provide vitamin C, the sesame and fish offer vitamin E, and the sardines supply CoQ10. Every meal becomes a small act of nourishment, a quiet investment in longevity. Her doctor, part of a research team from the University of Ryukyu, once invited her for a longevity study. Her blood markers for inflammation were remarkably low. Her collagen density, measured through ultrasound, resembled that of someone 20 years younger. But when told these results, she only laughed. "It's because I eat with peace," she said. When you eat in harmony, the body listens. That idea, the body listens, captures the essence of Japan's philosophy of aging. It's not about defying time, but cooperating with it. Each nutrient, each meal, each night of rest becomes a conversation between body and spirit. Science can explain the mechanisms: antioxidants neutralizing free radicals, vitamins activating enzymes, CoQ10 generating ATP. But what science cannot fully measure is the emotional discipline, the quiet respect for one's own body, that sustains this practice. And that's where the lesson lies for all of us. The Japanese way teaches that beauty is not created in a day, and health is not restored through extremes. It is the result of hundreds of small, caring acts, meals prepared with attention, sleep taken without guilt, and the patience to let the body do what it was designed to do, renew itself. So tonight, as you prepare your meal or your evening tea, remember Miyako's wisdom. Eat in color. Eat in calm. Give your body the nutrients it has been waiting for, vitamin C, vitamin E, and CoQ10, and let time become your ally, not your enemy. Because agelessness isn't about staying young. It's about continuing to grow beautifully, from the inside out. And as we reach the end of this story, I want you to take a moment and breathe. Think about what we've just uncovered together, not a secret formula, not a quick fix, but a way of living that honors time instead of fearing it. In Japan, beauty has never been about looking younger than your age. It has always been about looking alive at every age. And that aliveness comes from within, from the quiet work your cells do each day when you give them what they need: vitamin C to brighten, vitamin E to protect, and CoQ10 to restore the deep energy of life. You don't have to live in Japan to follow their wisdom. You can begin right where you are, with one mindful choice at a time. Add color to your meals. Rest when your body asks for it. Treat nourishment as care, not control. Because when you live this way, your reflection begins to change, not because you are chasing youth, but because you are nurturing balance. If this message resonated with you, if you felt something awaken, hope, curiosity, or the quiet desire to care for yourself again, then let's stay connected. Subscribe to this channel and become part of a community that celebrates strength, beauty, and longevity for women over 50. Click like to help this story reach others who may need it tonight. And share this video with someone you love, a sister, a friend, or anyone who deserves to feel proud of the face they see in the mirror. Every time you interact, you help this message of mindful aging reach another woman somewhere in the world, someone who might be waiting for the reminder that it's never too late to begin again. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of your body gently, feed it with gratitude, and trust that age does not diminish your beauty, it reveals its true depth.